All right, guys. Today I'm gonna show to you one position like a crossing the arm and some variations that we can do starting from here. This position get famous by Roger Grace. He did it a lot, but mainly with gi. And then I'm gonna show to you how to play it with no gi as well. So here, in general, if our partner is on this setup, I can forward, come to the wrist, okay? Here as well, happens again sometimes on the biceps or on the armpit, and then I can make it free, come here and start to control, okay? It's very important to control the wrist, and then like this, I can manage the elbow. Even if he hides the elbow outside, and then I will use that movement with my hip up and down to control it. Here, when I want to climb up my guard, I'm gonna do like a V angle, a V move to pull the head down. But now, as I want to trap his arm across, I'm gonna to put his arm more or less on my hip. And then I'm gonna use my hip to lock it. So, we're here. He hides the elbow. I'm gonna bump my hip up and drive his arm to my hip, okay? Once that I made it, I still with my hip up, and then I'm gonna put my knees on direction of my chest. Okay. That movement, I am gonna make lock the elbow and the arm. And then I come here on the other armpit to block him, okay? Now, let's turn a little bit, like this, yes. Now, I will keep that grip on the wrist until I made like a tiny hip escape, and then I can switch with both hands on the other armpit. Like this, I can keep the arm inside. It will be hard for him to pull the arm out here. So here, it's tight for me. Now, I'm gonna start to climb up a little bit my legs, put it up, and then, let's turn here. Once that I'm here, that I climb up a little bit my leg, I'm gonna put this arm here, the top arm, very deep. Like this, I can make that other one free. Otherwise, if I do only till here, and then I start to do that, I will give to him the space. Yes, and then I will lose the position. Here, I'm gonna keep him very close, put my legs a little bit up, and then I'm go very deep here. Start to slide my elbow and put the elbow on the mat, and then I'm gonna use that leg here as a base to lift up my hip and then do a hip switch, okay? Once that I do that hip switch, using the top leg on his back to help me to put up my hip. Once that I do the hip switch, I stretch my arm here to go to his back. My goal here is to put that hook inside. And then I can put the other one, or I can come, this one I prefer personally, come to the seat belt, pull him, and then I will start attacking the back, putting the other hook. Now we're going to work on the first variation. We're going to do the whole setup of the back take after, but now we're going to see the first situation that it usually happens here. So I'll start controlling the wrist, lifting up, bump my hip up, and drive his arm on my hip. I want to hide it, okay? I'm gonna hide his arm on my hip, and then I will pull, locking him. Once that I'm here, I'm gonna keep that grip here, and do the hip escape, holding him to prevent to escape the arm. Let the arm drag it there. Once that I'm here, start to climb up. Put this hand deep here. Slide my elbow out and put it on the mat. Keep it very close to him. Now, I will extend my arm and come here. Often, if you are not flexible, here it will be stuck in. This foot here. So, we can work, let's turn a little bit, my friend. Direct. Yeah. We can work pointing all my weight to this side, okay? I'm going to point all my weight, put my hands, and start to put the pressure on that direction, to force him to come on the ground again, to come to the floor. Climb up. Once that I'm here, of course you can lock it here, but sometimes it's not that good, okay? There's no point as well on BJJ. So I can come here, put my both hands on this side and start to push him. And now from here, we have two situations. Let's work on the first one, that I'm gonna force his back against the mat, okay? And then I will be on the top mount, or once that I'm here, turn, yeah, okay. Once that I'm here, I can start, depending on his reaction as well. If he's like this, for me it's perfect to attack in the back. So I'm gonna put the seat belt, my knee behind his back head. Okay, my knee behind his back head, and I can keep that foot on the mat or put a hook inside already. Then I'm going to lay down and turn to the other side, using my knee on his back head to block him, okay? Then I turn to the other side and then apply, put in the other hook, applying the back take. This grip here, yeah. So, bam. If you get stuck here, both hands on this side, put a pressure. Depends on the reaction. Sometimes he wants to push you. If he wants to push you, you force him on the mat. If he wants to turn, you come here and lay down, turning to the other side, applying the back take. Okay? Now we're going to see the first position, like the main position. That is the first goal, is the back take, okay? Going straight for the back take. Pull to me, control here. Climb up, put it very deep. Once that I'm here, hook in, I can pass already the other hook. Turn it, my friend. I can pass it here already. The other hook and lay down, or I can just lay down here and lock as a half guard on his back, like a half back, okay? Cross my feet above and my knees above his hip, controlling. Even if he starts to defend here, I will control him, open the space, and put the other hook in. This is very important. Keep squeezed here, the knees, and keep controlling the hip of your partner. And always open the space till you can put the hook in, okay? Of course, all of these will depend on the reaction of your partner, okay? Also, as we have trapped the arm crossed, it's more or less the same of the climb up card. So, if I'm here, once that I'm here, he starts to posture up, for example, now posture up the head. Yeah, he starts to posture up, I can just come here to the pendulum sweep. So, here's just one example. So always thinking about the reaction. It's always about the reaction of your partner. Doesn't exist one perfect position. Exist good options for each reaction that he have. If I'm here, lock it, okay? And he posture up, for me it would be difficult to go to the back, okay? If he is posturing up, I can't have the control. But I have the arm trapping, so it's just point my hip up and use the leg to the pendulum sweep. And then 2 plus 4. All right, it's that.